Scorpio Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, sorry, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday. My favorite season. Because I'm a Scorpio, obviously. Alright. So let's see. What is going on for you? What is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you? Whoa. All right. You do have the clouds as your overall energy. So I do feel that you might be, this is a message that you're not really able to see things clearly right now. Not that that's a bad thing. You have the rider underneath that. You have good news coming towards you. It might seem like things seem to be dark, things seem to be intense right now, but what is coming out of this is really, is going to be something very good. Try not to, I feel like for a lot of you, you have been in some kind of situation that you really trusted. You really went in with this loyalty, with this hope, with this optimism, and now you're second guessing that. You're feeling like your trust was kind of taken advantage of. And with the cross card, I feel like it's really kind of taking you down right now. Like you're really feeling a lot of pain from this. But I do kind of feel like, as cliche as it sounds, like it's not as bad as it seems. And there is something good coming out of this. Let me get a little bit more. But I feel like you wholeheartedly trusted a person or a situation. Like you stepped into a situation that you were very unfamiliar with. It was like all new territory. So you just completely dove in, you trusted, and now you're questioning whether or not this was a good decision for you. This is also for some of you, like healing a lot of like childhood trauma. For some of you, I feel like maybe something has been triggered within you recently. And it might have started with somebody kind of taking advantage of your trust or making you feel foolish. And it's triggered a lot, and it's important for you to understand, like, this goes deeper than just this situation. It's almost like, for some of you, it's almost like triggering like this, like dark night of the soul type of energy. Like all of, I don't mean that to sound like so grim, but like all of these, like all of these pains or emotions that have been kind of buried for a long time, because this indicates very, very long-term suffering, like very long, like family generational type of stuff. So I feel like some of you may have recently been very triggered by somebody's actions, or by, like somebody abusing your trust. And I feel like you're feeling very, very guarded, very suspicious of this person, very suspicious of this situation. But it's important to understand that there's something really beautiful coming out of this. And I almost want to say it's like this is a very powerful healing place for you, because the emotions and feelings that are coming up, like this is like, it's not just this person, if that makes sense. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, let me get a little bit more. Yeah, something kind of came out of the blue. It was some, it might even be an ending that you did not expect. It's like something came out of the blue that you did not expect, but it's like, it's to get you to completely change your perception of yourself and of your own, it's like triggering this deep healing within you. Like that's the only way I know how to word it. It's like you're questioning what's important to you moving forward. I just want to say this, like whatever has happened, whatever has come in, it's like it's some kind of trigger to clear away like karma or energy from like way back, like your childhood, like past lives. Like it's this major healing. It just doesn't feel like it right now. But understand, like you're just in the dust has not settled yet. And once the dust starts to settle, you're gonna see like that this has been in essence your karma to bring you something good. Let's go further into this and see what comes up. Scorpio, what is your energy coming into the week? The Wheel of Fortune. So it's definitely going through some kind of really big shift. The Chariot. The Chariot is like that determination to move forward. I feel like you're determined to be on this certain path. The Chariot is also a message that you are on the right path. But it's just being in that place of, being very determined to move forward. You could be determined to move forward in a relationship, or even be trying to move on from somebody. But this is like being in that energy of like ready to be on the right path, ready to take whatever action you need to take. this is like very much like very synchronistic type of energy that you're in right now. You're in this space of success. You're in this space of even gaining a lot of clarity. I feel like you're seeing a lot of things in a very different perspective. Like you might even be seeing your childhood in a different perspective or seeing a relationship in a different perspective. But I feel like you've gained a lot of insight. You've gained a lot of knowledge. You've gained like a lot of clarity, and you're determined to move forward. With the Queen of Cups being your challenge, I feel like there's a need to, it's like you're kind of in this back and forth where you're really tapped into your emotions, you're really tapped into your feelings, you're really tapped into your intuition, but not as much of that physical type of energy. I feel like you're going back and forth to in extremes. Like you get into this very confident energy, but when you get into this kind of determined energy, you kind of shut off that emotional aspect. And so with the Temperance card, there's just a need to kind of bring those energies together. Have that determination and confidence to move forward, but also be willing to nurture yourself, be willing to tap in emotionally to, you want to move forward not only towards something that makes you feel excited, that makes you feel passionate, but you want to, it has to be connected to your heart as well. It has to be like an emotional type of thing too. And so I feel like it's like you've gained this new perspective and you're taking that new perspective and wanting to rush forward, but you have to integrate. It's almost like being able to integrate the new energy with the old energy. I hope that makes sense. The Six of Pentacles is kind of like that being out of balance. That it's like my love life is not going good, so I'm just going to start putting all of my energy and effort into work. And while it's good to kind of shift your focus, like if your love life's not working, yes, it's good to shift your focus to your career, but there's still a need to like not put all of your energy into one thing. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles as your overall energy and the Queen of Swords. I do feel like it's like you maybe even have had some like recent new information come to you, or a conversation that you've had recently. It's like you've gained this completely new it's like you're questioning what is valuable to you or not. Like I want to say like somebody's like questioning their values, or Somebody's trying to prevent you from seeing something. There's something that you're not seeing clearly right now. Because you're so overwhelmed with... Let me see. Tell me a little bit more. Somebody's holding back communication. Somebody maybe even is holding back making some sort of decision. Or really getting strict within their money, getting strict within their finances. It's like you're determined to move forward, but something is out of balance. Something needs to be balanced out first. And it might even be something that has been like not been dealt with, something that you've been kind of putting on the back burner, or maybe even somebody you're connecting to. Maybe it's like you're ready to move forward in this relationship, and this person is like wanting to move forward, but then it's like they're only giving a little bit. But it's because there's something that is needing to be dealt with. There's something that's keeping this out of balance. There's something that's keeping that nurturing, that emotional connection there, or that nurturing going. Tell me what's the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, it's like like you have this inner knowing. You know the truth about a situation. You know what's good for you. You know what's important for you. You know what you want to manifest. But it's like not showing that to anybody. Or like being put in situations where it's honestly like your energy, like where you're giving your energy to. For some of you, it's almost like there's something that you know is not good for you, but you do it anyway. And it might be something very minor, but it's taking your energy. It's taking away your manifesting power. Whenever you want to manifest something new, there's always something that has to be let go. Like, you have to think of yourself as energy. And so you can't consistently bring in new energy while holding on to old energy, right? And so, a lot of people will stay in relationships until they find something better. And that's never a balanced way to manifest something new, because you're holding on to old baggage. And so what you're bringing in, it's, you already have that energy full. And so you're bringing in something that the energy doesn't match, right? And so you have to be willing to let go of what you know is no longer serving you. If you want to manifest more abundance, you can't continuously hold on to the idea and the perception that money is evil. You know what I mean? Like it's about being willing to kind of let go of anything that is contradicting what you're wanting to manifest. If you want to manifest a committed relationship, then there's a need to let go of anything that kind of takes away from that. For some of you, I feel like this is like you, like what is valuable to you, like what do you value, like what are your values. It might even be that there's something that kind of goes against what your own belief system is, and so there's a need to kind of take note of that. This is kind of like, it's like, you know, the truth of this, you have this clarity. And I feel like the nurturing is the need to nurture yourself and be willing to not accept so little. Don't accept so little from people, or don't accept so little, or don't accept minor annoyances as being okay. Tell me what this Ten of Wands is. For some of you, I feel like there's a need to let go of the idea that you have to take care of everything on your own. Whether you have a support system or not, being in that place of feeling like, I can do this, I can handle this, I'm going to do this by myself, I'm dealing with something difficult, I don't want to let anybody in. Even if you don't feel that you have a positive support system around you in the physical sense, even something as simple as asking your guides for help, asking your guides for assistance. Your guides are willing to help you with everything. I feel like you're taking on too much of, and I feel like it's more mental than anything. But it's like it's draining you more than you realize. Like this desire to do everything by yourself, or this desire to have everything under control, because you're holding all of this responsibility, and that takes away your like that energy to nurture yourself. For some of you, I feel like somebody you're connected to is trying to let go of some kind of really heavy burden. And so they're only giving you a little bit of their time, a little bit of their affection. But it's important to know what's important to you. You know, if that's all, you know, give me one more. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like it's blocking your own forward movement more than you realize. And it might even be that you and this person both feel like you have to take care of your own burdens on your own. And so it's like you guys are blocking each other without even realizing it. Yeah, there's something that you feel is valuable that you're holding on to. But it's like it's draining your energy more than you think. Can you tell me what's the Seven of Swords? King of Swords. It's like you know the truth. This, okay, for some of you, this is that you are connected to somebody that has you, like there's a third party situation, okay? It might not be that this person is in another relationship or that you're in another relationship, but it's that something else is being put before this relationship, whether it be an addiction, whether it be just a very, guarded type of mindset, whatever it is, like something is being put before this relationship. And for most of you, I feel like it's this person is putting something else above this relationship. And I feel like it's like you've done all of this healing, you've done all of this, like you're ready to move forward, you're ready to nurture this relationship. And I feel like it's like this person's energy is still very flighty, but there's something about the energy flow. Like you feel like they're in and out, they're very flighty, and I feel like they do genuinely have things that they're trying to clear out, that they're trying, like I feel like this person genuinely does have a lot of burdens that they're dealing with, but you and this person are both so completely independent that neither of you is willing to ask the other person to kind of, lighten that burden or willing to open up, and neither of you are willing to get help from other people, right? So it's like you want to be there to support this person, but this person isn't open to receiving the help, just like you're not open, I feel, to receiving like that sympathy or that nurturing, right? And so it's like I feel like you're accepting very little from this person because you know that they can only give you so little of their time. But it's making you feel less valued. And it's like you're continuing to, because you feel like, this will progress, but because you have, and I feel like this person has, and I don't feel that this person has negative intentions, but they're so caught up in their own burdens. They're kind of in this victim type of space. They're so caught up in their own what's going on that they don't even realize, I feel, how much you're hurting. And I don't feel that they can even acknowledge it at this point. And so I feel like it's like important to not, if it is not of value to you, do not allow it into your energy. And that goes for relationships and everything. If it's not adding value to your energy, then be willing to avoid entertaining it altogether, unless it's something that you absolutely have to address. But if it's like something that makes, like, that goes against your values, I feel like it's important to just be willing to, because I feel like, honestly, I feel like you've emotionally detached from this. And I feel like that has helped you see a new perspective, but moving forward, you need to have that, your emotions open. You need to be open to receive. You need to be able to nurture yourself. And I feel like this situation, because of the tense energy in this situation, it's closed you off a lot more than I feel you realize. And so it's almost like there's this need for tough love, or this need to just be more protective. Like, don't, if it does not feel good, if it does not Like if you've gone through this whole spiritual process and you have healed and you have all of these, you know, belief systems, and somebody comes in and they don't have the same value, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, yes, we can respect other people's perceptions and everything like that, but if they can't, you know, if they don't value the same thing that you do, then it's just, you know, draining your energy. I do feel that this, if this is a person, I do feel that they are dealing with a lot more than you realize. I feel like they're really going through a lot. But it's not being dealt with in the right way. And I feel like you and this person are just like bouncing your energy off each other. And there's a need to disconnect because it's like this person is getting that, you know, you work to get yourself in this good energy. This person comes in for a few minutes, they get that little bit of energy and then they continue. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's more draining. I also feel like it's like you feel like you're holding on to something for a good reason. You feel like it's something that you're meant to hold on to. And, you know, if it's a person or if it's, sorry, a dream or whatever, it's like, yes, maybe you're meant to hold on to that desire, but not hold on to the process that you're in, not hold on to that stuck energy. Like continue to move forward and trust that when that is ready it will be there. I hope that makes sense. Give me a little bit more. Oh yeah. So this is about being in that more light energy. I do feel it's like you have, and you're in this honesty energy too. It's like I feel like you're seeing this new, like seeing a truth. You have all the insight that you need. You see things very clearly, and I feel like it's either a person that you're connected to. It might even be family that you're connected to. It's like it's consistently like that very critical type of energy. Like it always takes you down a notch. It always makes you question yourself. And I feel like you're in this space where you're gaining so much clarity. You're seeing the truth of a situation and you're knowing what you need to do. I do feel like it's a little bit difficult because it's a lot of stuff coming in at once. And you might be really tempted to just really take some quick action. Don't do that. Don't take quick action right now. It's just important that you focus on taking that time to nurture yourself. This is all about nurturing yourself. This is also about holding space for somebody in the form of love. It doesn't mean that you have to hold on to somebody that's not giving you anything, but you can still see the situation with love and heal in that way. And I feel like that's what's important, is to see this situation in the energy of love. I feel like if this is somebody that you're meant to be with, and for a lot of you, I do feel like this is a good connection. It's like you're both in this place of needing to move on, like move forward on your path, but you're both keeping each other stuck by bouncing this energy back and forth because there's like so little being accepted. You're accepting so little in a certain situation. You're expecting less than what you deserve, and that's keeping you from that path forward. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.